Okay, so this is the mandala. So you can see there's the top of it, the top, the ceiling. Of course, there should be a dome on top of that, which is I guess the roof, and then the ceiling. But the ceiling is flat, and that's where you have your double vajra. And then here's the cones. You can see the cones. And the spins. Now, there's one fault with this 3D example, is that the hum syllables, which represent the 10 wrathful ones, should not move. They should be stationary, and the sword should move. Now, if you look inside, of course, then the shafts of the swords shouldn't go that far inside. They should have stopped at the cone, but still, you get the idea. And then there's the reality source, which is red on the inside, white on the outside. And at the top of it is the mandala. And so you get a very nice idea of the fellow that did the work on this did really excellent work. So there's the mandala inside. Now, that actually is closed at the top, the reality source, and the buds of a lotus completely encircle the mandala. So it's not like it's an open it's an open lotus. It's a closed lotus bud, and inside of the bud is the mandala. Now, the way that we've done this is we have the fire of five colors, and he put it in 4 rings there around it, and then there's the cemeteries. And so if the mandala, if we look at the top of it, let's say this is the eastern side here, okay? And then we have the eastern door of the mandala is beyond this side. Then this would be the eastern cemetery here, okay? And of course, you as the deity would be facing towards the east, towards sunrise. So that would be so here we have the east, south, east, south, southwest, west, northwest, north, northeast. And so on this side you had Indra, you have Agni, you have Yama, you have Raksha or Yaksha, you have, actually I forget, Varu, I think. No, you have Varuna or something. Then you have the god of the wind. You have it's Ganesh is normally the way. And you have Shiva, okay? And then actually in the space up above, you would have Brahma, the sun, and the moon on the side of Indra, okay? Just in case you're wondering where all the deities go. And then the 10 wrathful ones, which are inside of the protection wheel, you have them 8 on the 8 directions, 1 above, behind, and 1 below in front, which give protection to to Yamantaka. Of course, that's when you're doing the meditations of Sumbharaja. So there you go. Now, of course, there are different traditions with different presentations. For example, in the commentary we just got, the cemeteries would be down on the bottom here, where you have the Vajra floor and the earth mandala. But I just, as I said in the commentary, I just always found personally that was too difficult to think of it way down there when I'm way up above, sort of like way up in the sky at 10,000 feet. So I just put the cemeteries at the same level. It is creative imagination to some extent. And the main point is that you're focusing on the meaning of the mandala, the meaning of the cemeteries. The placement has to be discomfortable for your mind. Okay, so that concludes the sort of a final little view.